Hi guys, my name is Esther Orshfemi Rimke and this is
Mr. Rimkus.
And we are the Rimkus family.
Lithuanian men are so complicated. I don't know why a lot of people are interested in my relationship status, but I've gotten a lot of DMs, particularly about Lithuanian men. But first, I'm gonna be using this Abib. It was gifted to me by a friend. Why does it take like hours for this thing?
Gab,
Yeah.
you were telling Auntie just now what type of girls you're gonna date.
Yeah, I like African girls. They're just so kind.
Tell me about Romanian girls. I'm a girl. Tell me about the guys.
The guys, I don't know what to say about guys because I'm a guy.
I love money, so.
Oh, you love money?
Yeah.
They know how to find money everywhere.
So I'm married to a Polish man recently and I live close to my mother-in-law. And my Polish mother-in-law cooks for me every single day. I'm a spoiled baby and also at home I don't cook as much as I should. My husband is a picky eater, so I have to cook what he likes here and then, maybe 1 time, 2 times. But my mother-in-law knows that I love food, so she opts for me to eat. And she cooks for me every single day without fail. She will call me, come and take the food, or she will just bring it. And I'll show you today, Sunday, so I'm going to document everything.
So, I would like to welcome Carol to our family. And I would like to say that you got a really good one. And I wish you all the happiness and love and everything, and you should be really happy.
Thank you for being brief. Let's
Hi guys, here's Filip from Poland. This is my first travel to Nigeria to meet my future wife.
I'm Polish. I'm married to Thai for 4 months.
How did you guys meet?
I met Adrian 2 years ago on Tinder.
Hey besties, how you all doing? It's your girl Adalili. If you're just seeing this face for the first time, my name is Adalili. I'm married to a Polish man, a very handsome, good, golden heart. Let me calm down. So I want to tell you guys about Polish men.
Hey babe, this fine gentleman asks, did his parents approve of him marrying you? Take it away.
Friends, I'm just here to tell y'all that the men in Poland and motherfucking Norway, they love us some black women, y'all. They love us.
Okay, I'm gonna try to convince the girls. Thank you. I'm gonna try to convince the girls.
When you're black, you're never really lonely because there will always be a white person all up in your business.
All the girls say, I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to you. You're my addiction.
I want to have a black girlfriend.
Oh. Yes. It won't be me, I'm afraid.
Do you want to marry with me?
Sorry?
Do you want to marry with me?
Do I want to marry you?
Yes.
Marry you? I've just met you just now. Now.
What's up everyone? Welcome back to Unfiltered for His Stories. Today we are reacting to TikTok videos where some black women are sharing their experiences dating Eastern European men. So we are going to find out whether Eastern European men date black women and how is it dating them. And as always, these are personal stories and not universal facts. Of course, every person is different. No single experience represents an entire country or culture. So if you enjoy honest conversations about dating, relationships, and cultural differences, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and join the discussion in the comments. So let's get into this and I'll catch up with you.
if anything, to do with if Albania is racist or not, I do find that their men really appreciate black women. I don't know what it is. Funnily enough, I remember when I was back in England, I had an Albanian taxi driver that was like, wow, it's so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, he was just like, you know me, I love black women. And I was just like, all right, yeah, here we go again. And then I said, why? And he said, oh, because in my country, we don't have people that look like you, basically. So I guess it's just so rare to them, but instead of being disgusted by it, how some other people are, they love it so much. So yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce my husband. My husband. Tell your neighbor, my husband.
€1 million.
1 million euro? No problem.
They call it lobola.
Okay.
Can you say lobola? Come, can I show you my people?
Lobola, I paid 10,000 million for you.
Plus cows and goats.
No problem. I have a lot of.
And the land.
I have tiger. I have elephant. I have everything in my house.
Are you going to come to South Africa to pay this?
Yes. I come in South Africa.
Oh my God, you are so beautiful. How old are you? Romania.
A long time I not tell you love you. Long time I not tell you I love you. But you know that.
Recording right now?
Yes.
Is it getting recorded?
Yes.
Oh my God, I want to say something.
What do you want to say?
Why are you looking so beautiful?
Thank you so much. And this is just a random day.
No, I just saw your hairs and everything. I was like, oh my God,
you.
she's looking so stunning. Maybe I should ask her out. That is she single or not?
I'm not single. Someone has taken me.
You just broke my heart.
Have a good day. Take care.
Most Lithuanian women come to my store and they ask me, how can they get black women? How do you expect to get black women when you don't even ask them out? You can't even
interact. Like when I go out and I see a good-looking Lithuanian guy, I'm like, oh, he's so good-looking. And sometimes they're like, the person's looking at me and I'm looking at the person, but they never try to even when you go to the restaurant or you go to like the bar or somewhere like that you tend to meet people, they just do not. I don't know if they're scared of black girls or something. I have no...
Lithuanians, I need you to clarify this. So I was seeing this Lithuanian guy for like 1.5 months and we had an amazing time, but he never asked me to be his girlfriend. We never put any label on it. So I kept dating. And one time I was on a date with another guy and he asked me where am I? And I told him like, oh, I'm on a date. And he's like, we need to meet. So I was like, okay. And we met and he's like, why am I cheating on him? I'm like, I'm not cheating on you. You never even asked me to be your girlfriend. We never put any label on our situationship. And it's like in Lithuania, when you are seeing someone for such a long time, it automatically means you're in a relationship. I'm like, no, in my country, it doesn't work like that. You need to ask properly for someone to be committed to you. And it got hungry and pissed. And now I'm like, what the hell? Is this normal or is it crazy?
Tell me about Romanian girls. I'm a girl. Tell me about the guys.
The guys? I don't know what to say about guys because I'm a guy.
I love money, so...
Oh, you love money?
Yeah.
They know how to find money everywhere.
Yeah, and they know how to give me money.
Depends if you know how to ask.
How do I ask for money?
You need to be sweet and
I need to be sweet.
tender.
Wow. So what do Romanian guys like?
They are like in England. Some of them good, some of them bad. Some
Yeah,
of
it's
them
normal.
intelligent.
If I want to find a Romanian boyfriend, what do I need to do? What's gonna make them like me?
Depends on his taste.
Ah, what is your
If you are
taste?
sweet and nice, you look good.
So
it wouldn't be a problem.
Am I sweet and nice for you?
At the moment, yeah.
Oh, nice! I got a boyfriend. What's your name?
Octavian.
Octavia. Oh, sweet name. Messiah and Octavia. Nice.
Nice to meet you.
Same here. Thank you very much. Yeah.
So guys, another thing I want to ask you, have you ever dated a black woman, bro?
I love black women, I tell you. I love it. I love them. I love them.
I dated one in Port Elizabeth.
How was it?
Good.
Good. What happened? How did you break up?
It was Tinder, so you don't break up, I guess.
Oh, so you're still dating her right now?
No, like it was, you met, had a good time, and...
What do you mean had a good time?
Hi guys, my name is Esther Orshfemi Rimke and this is
Mr. Rimkus.
And we are the Rimkus family. Today we'll be talking about how we met. He sent me a message on Messenger and what happened?
Well, I sent you a message at May. We exchanged few messages and you disappeared for a few months.
Wait, let me say something. I'm not very active on Messenger. I'm more of an Instagram and TikTok person. So that's why I didn't reply early. And when I finally replied, what happened?
Well, we went out.
Yeah, we went to have breakfast close to the beach in, what's that beach?
By Melongas Beach.
Okay, the one in Klaipeda. We went to have breakfast. He was a gentleman and still is a gentleman. As a gentleman that he is, after the breakfast, he booked Uber for me to go home. This first meeting was during the Sea Festival in Klaipeda. Then our second meeting was when?
1st of August.
1st of August 2024. We went to the where?
Cinema.
We went to the cinema. And then after the cinema, he said something. He said, I brought flowers, but I left it in my house. And I was very skeptical. I was like, huh? You brought flowers, but you left in your house. Guy, don't fuck with me. Yes, I followed him to his house to get the white orchids. And then shortly after that, we started dating. And we went on our first trip to Poland. And we moved in. And after we moved in, what?
We engaged.
After engagement.
We got married.
After got married.
This guy come.
Okay.
Hi guys, here's Philip from Poland. This is my first travel to Nigeria to meet my future wife. I will be traveling right now from Poland to Paris and then from Paris to Nigeria. So I'm very excited to meet her the first time. I wish you a good day.
He has changed my story, given me a new song. Now I'm living daily in overflowing grace. Nobody can tell me, no one can convince me otherwise. Now I know this is the doing of the Lord. Child, everybody say this is the doing of the Lord. My eyes have seen the goodness of the Lord. I can't explain His mercies every day. Testimonies all around. This is the doing of the Lord.
I'm Polish. I'm married to Thai for 4 months.
How did you guys meet? I met Adrian 2 years ago on Tinder. I was living in Mozambique. I was looking for the love of my life and blonde guy. So I saw Adrian and I said, bingo.
When you found her DM, what did you do?
I was kind of surprised because the first message was, I'm gonna be her husband.
The first message?
First message. Yes, that was first message. So I was like, oh yeah.
Another crazy girl.
Then Thai sends me a photo from Warsaw and I was like, oh wow, she's really here in Poland.
Is it? Were you really in Poland?
Yes, because I said that I'm coming. And he was like, okay. And I was always commenting his pictures or, you know, stories like my future husband, my crush. And he was only putting like. But after all, he saw me playing guitar and he said, oh, you should tell me before that you play guitar. And then he started to give me attention. That's why you are here.
The moment we met, I looked at Ty. I said, bingo, I found the love of my life. From the first time we met and the moment we got married, it was
almost 3 months.
Awesome. That's such a unique love story.
Hey besties, how you all doing? It's your girl Adalili. If you're just seeing this face for the first time, my name is Adalili. I'm married to a Polish man, a very handsome, good, golden heart. Let me calm down. So I want to tell you guys about Polish men. If you are watching me right now and you are, oh my god, sorry about the noise in the background. If you are watching me right now and you are in a relationship with a Polish man, my dear sister, you are very lucky, trust me, because Polish men are so nice, they're so supportive, they don't do 50-50 whatever. They will take care of you, you are their responsibility, they will make you laugh. If you know you don't like to laugh, you better start learning how to laugh. They will, oh my god, like Jesus, they will always put you first. Before they do something, they will try to, like they will ask you first before they do that stuff. So if you know you want to date any European man, I know people are going to come for me. Polish men know they do cho. They are very intentional. Okay, how do I know this? I'm married to a Polish man. I have 2 friends, okay, that are married to Polish men. So I know what I'm saying. So if you're looking for a relationship, go for Polish men. You're not going to regret it. Polish men are very family oriented. They love family a lot. Jesus, I'm like, man, I bagged the good one. Trust me, like I bagged the good one. So yeah, this is from me to you guys. Make sure you search for Polish men. Yeah.
Hey babe, this fine gentleman asks, did his parents approve of him marrying you? Take it away.
That is actually a really great question. I remember going home right after Brittany and I had kind of started seeing each other, and I told my mom in the kitchen, I was like, hey, I'm seeing this beautiful woman. And in passing, nonchalantly, I mentioned that she was a black girl. And my mom, sort of without batting an eye, all she said was, is she? And I honestly think neither one of my parents, my mom nor my dad, was very surprised or shocked that I was dating a black woman. It just was kind of natural, to be honest with you. And our families, both my family and Brittany's family, has never made our color an issue.
No,
at all.
It's never been a thing. And honestly, his parents have just treated me like a daughter from day one. They never made my skin color a thing. They just treated me like a bias. Like, that's it. And they love me and I love them. And thankfully, God is so good, because we don't have that kind of familial issue of like the black grandparents don't like the white son-in-law, and the white grandparents don't like the black daughter-in-law, and we don't have that. Like, the Lord really looked out and blessed us with 2 amazing families that love us and love each other.
Yeah, it really is true. We've never had that from day one.
No.
My only living grandparent, she is 91 years old. She's absolutely precious, and Brittany is her girl.
That is my boo. Mama is my little boo.
She loves Brittany so much, and Brittany's grandparents, they love me too.
Yeah.
Grandma Pearl is my girl.
Mm-hmm.
So we've just never had those issues. I know it probably sounds too good to be true, but we've been very blessed, and we have never for a single day ever encountered anything but love. So that's really the truth.
God is good.
Gab,
Yeah.
you were telling Auntie just now what type of girls you're gonna date.
Yeah, I like African girls. They're just so kind.
Mhm.
They're precious to me, like Snowy.
Really?
Yeah. We had a good relationship. And but with this girl called Kadisha, she's just too hectic.
So which ones you wouldn't date though?
The white girls.
You wouldn't date the white girls?
Yeah.
Oh my word, white girls are in trouble today. Such a beautiful boy like this. They're not gonna have all this as their boyfriend? Oh my goodness, why though? Why not white girls?
Because they're like too hard, like, and they're too shy. They just run away.
Really?
Yeah.
And you said they're kind of hectic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like hectic in what way?
Like just to. It's like a car crash. If you're in a car crash, it's like that.
Go on, baby, I'm listening. So white girls are like, they make you feel like you're in a car crash if you are in a relationship with them.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Pain.
It's so much pain, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Like to the white girls right now, I feel so sorry. It's like a car crash. Oh my word.
Lithuanian men are so complicated. I don't know why a lot of people are interested in my relationship status, but I've gotten a lot of DMs, particularly about Lithuanian men. But first, I'm gonna be using this Abib. It was gifted to me by a friend. Why does it take like hours before this thing sink in? Like, we need to talk. Lithuanian men are very, very generous to their women. You notice when I say they are women, I'm not talking about just Lithuanian women. I'm talking about whoever they perceive as their women. Why is it sliding off like that? Lithuanian men, they are very, very non-expressive. It's hard for you to tell what they're thinking about. In my experience, the communication level is like, throw it in the bin. They have conflict between traditional gender role and being more a modern man. They lean more towards the provider type and being the head of the family type, and also majority of them, when they are serious, are very family oriented. But then for you to understand that they are serious, you need to be a mathematician, because you just cannot understand what is going on. So when it comes to dating foreigner, I'm talking about out of their race, which is a black or brown or Asian girl. In my experience, I feel like there are two sides of it, or three sides of it. There's one who think like, I'm dating a black girl or a brown girl or an Asian person. I walk, like I'm cool. It gives like a hard status to me. There is that part, and then there's another one who is scared because they just, I don't know, for some reason they feel like it reduces their status. So there is just two people. And then there's just some people who don't really give a F about the skin color. They just like the person, and they're just either bad or good in their own personality. It has nothing to do with the skin color. This is my take on Lithuanian men. I would say they're generous, family-oriented, provider mindset, and would still give you the freedom of doing whatever you like because they do not want to be seen as that. And they could come off as a little controlling, non-expressive, non-communicative. I used to think like Lithuanian men are like really tall, 2 meters, 190 meters. Majority of them are tall, but many of them are also like within the 180 category. That's it. I have to go with 1 hour just to put on mask. Abib, you guys need to do better. I particularly want to ask Lithuanian women, why would you choose to date a foreigner than a Lithuanian man? Spill the tea. And Lithuanian men, do you think I get it all wrong? Let me know your opinion, guys. Ciao.
So one thing that comes up quite often is that some women appreciate how these Eastern European men are family oriented. Like we have seen from some of those videos, the women are talking about how their men value family life. And to be honest, many Eastern European cultures place a strong emphasis on family loyalty, values, and long-term relationships. So with that, for some couples, this creates a sense of stability and shared purpose. Who doesn't want a man who is loyal and committed to his family? And of course, this will lead to long-term relationships. But of course, every individual is different. Not every Eastern European man has the same values just because of their cultures. We have seen there video clips where some men are being honest and direct and straightforward with their intentions. That is one of the characters of Eastern European men. They are honest. And of course, we are talking about countries like Poland, Romania, Albania, and many other Balkan or Slavic countries. So if you come across a man from those countries, he may be straightforward with his intentions. He may tell you something that you feel like maybe he's being sarcastic, maybe he's love bombing me, like meeting him for the first time. Let's say those ladies who are just doing their own stuff, and then a man approaches them and says, I like you, you're so beautiful, I want to marry you, I want you to be my wife. Some of these men say that when they are serious, and more so Polish men can approach you for the first time and they will let you know that you are going to be my wife, or they may propose there and then, even without a ring. And if you accept, they may even begin calling you my wife, which is not something that is very common with other cultures. And in relation to that, some women have shared how their men or how these men are very direct. So they are straightforward with their conversations. They don't keep you guessing. And then, of course, one of the best things of interracial relationships is about learning something new each day that passes by. You may be introduced to traditional foods, which we have seen in some of those videos. And one thing about these Eastern European men, they are good at cooking. They have no issues because they believe in shared responsibilities. So if you date one of these men, like we have seen in some of those video clips, you will be introduced to new traditional foods each day. They have lots and lots of traditional foods which are very delicious, yummy, prepared with love, prepared from scratch. And most of these men believe in eating homemade food so much. And therefore, as his partner, his girlfriend, or his wife, you may also need to learn to cook their food so that sometimes he doesn't need or have to go to his mother's place to eat food. He doesn't need to go to his babucha's place or home to eat food. The grandmothers, they like so much food prepared by their grandmothers, their mothers. Then apart from food, of course, you'll also be introduced to different holidays, learning different languages. We all know that Eastern Europeans are not English speakers. In some of these countries, you can only find English-speaking people in the bigger cities. So that means that you will also have to learn their languages. They have beautiful traditions and cultures that you will be introduced to. Then, of course, some have also shared that when you date an Eastern European man, you don't have to go 50-50, I think. Yeah, I think that is true. They love taking care of their families, supporting their families and their partners, and that is in relation to family values. They believe in loyalty and commitment. They tend to take relationships seriously and don't usually believe in casual dating. And then, of course, the truth is that some Eastern European men really love black women. Some of them have not had chances to date black women because there are very few black people in these countries. However, sometimes when you come across these guys, they will tell you, they will confess and say, I really love black women. You're so attractive, you're so beautiful, you have beautiful skin, beautiful hair. And one thing that I know that they like doing is wanting to take photos of you. So sometimes they take these photos just because they like you, but maybe they are scared to say it for the first time. But this is mostly by the middle-aged men. And of course, people are always saying that Eastern European people are racist. Yeah, it happens. You can experience racism, but when you get a partner from there, they will protect you against any bad experiences. They will stand up for you. They will be there for you. They will not abandon you. So if you happen to date one, don't get scared and don't worry. And then maybe one thing to note is that they are heavy smokers. most especially the Polish people. Most of them smoke a lot. So if you're a non-smoker or if you don't like someone who smokes, it is better to talk about it, or it is better to ask. And then if you are a non-drinker and if you don't like a drinking partner, it is also good to ask in the early days of meeting them, because in these countries they drink alcohol like water. And then of course they love pets so much, most especially dogs. So that is also something that you can ask if you're not a person who is a fan of dogs, cats. So with that, I'll end here. Have you ever dated someone from a different culture, and more so an Eastern European man? What was your experience? Share it down in the comments. Thank you so much for staying with me, and let's catch up in the next one.